So we've got Professor Gidira, 11 votes, and we have Professor Francis Agenis, 12 votes. President is Professor Francis Ageni. The third vice chairperson is Professor Ndlubu from and last but not least, the fourth vice chairperson is Professor Gidira.
For electing me and my colleagues for the new bureau, which we have baptized the third ASRIC Bureau. I believe that I'm speaking the minds of all of us, and they're all here, that we promise to do our very best to ensure that together we move the agenda of ASRIC forward. Let me thank also the outgoing bureau. Professor Mustafa is not here, but I think information should get to him. All of you who are here, for the wonderful work that you've done in 3 years from 2021. All of us have been able to see that from the various programs and projects that have been presented by people that you've mandated. We know also the things you've done over the years, so we want to thank the outgoing bureau sincerely for the work done for ASRIC. I just want to say that this Congress is holding in a transition of the end of an era and the beginning of another era. I've alluded to this many times by saying that we are in December at the end of Science, Technology and Innovation Strategy for Africa, STISA 2024. And this is a 10-year program that was drawn subsequent to the African Union Agenda 2063 that we all know, with all of the aspirations. Our people, our nations came together and said we need to formulate our aspirations and to see where Africa will be by 2063, and came up with 7 aspirations. But they also realized that in the fulfillment of all these aspirations, science is crucial, science is central. And therefore they conceptualized a 10-year science implementation period, which they baptized Science, Technology and Innovation Strategies for Africa, which is the agenda that the Commission wants to implement, with science as the engine and motor of development. And then they decided to create ASRIC to implement this strategy. That's how ASRIC came to be.
We are going home with many things, memories, work to be done, challenges to be addressed. And I believe that it's time to celebrate, wish each other a safe journey back home. Mr. Chair, I welcome your chairmanship, and I promise you and your bureau that we're going to work faithfully with you to ensure that ASRIC achieve its mandate under your leadership.
The mandate that we had has been first to establish and bring our diaspora together. But in Mombasa in 2023, one of the key things that they thought we should do is to have a policy platform, and a platform where we can bring the diaspora together. After much reflection, engagement and consultation, we thought of the Institute of African Studies, but it did not really capture the essence of what we were trying to do. So we then came up with the Australian African Institute. It's under construction, as you all know, and you've seen the website. There's a lot that has happened. We've engaged a lot of expert academic professionals in Australia from diverse African countries, but also from the different regions within the country, as in within Australia itself. So that is the main thing that I think we are trying to do.
I've been elected as the third vice chair communication for ASRIC 3, which is a new role that I'm entering into. This is my second year in ASRIC, and I'm really honored to be part of the journey. From my end, there's a lot of learning that I will do, but I am excited because there's members of ASRIC are very knowledgeable and very kind, and they have done a lot of work for science in Africa. So I am really looking forward to impacting the continent as far as science is concerned. In the Kingdom of Eswatini, the KIAS, our academy, is relatively young, and we are just stepping into the role of the academy agenda. And we are looking forward to influencing policy in Eswatini, and now given the platform, we can influence at the African stage. I think the future of our continent lies in science, and we need scientists to take the lead so that Africa can benefit, and our children, even the younger upcoming scientists, they can take up science for a better future.